Hi, this is Chris Young, and welcome to Good News on Tap for the second Sunday of Easter. Every year on this first Sunday after Easter, we get the story of the Apostle Thomas, who doubted the resurrection. And I kind of feel sorry for old Tom. He probably did lots of wonderful things in his life. He certainly followed Jesus as an apostle for 3 years, and in all likelihood he continued in that ministry for the rest of his life. But his main claim to fame is that he didn't believe in the resurrection, at least not initially. Just for 1 week out of his entire relationship with Jesus, he doubted that someone could come back from the dead. Now, is that an unreasonable thing to do? I mean, even if you'd seen Jesus raise Lazarus, we know Lazarus just sort of keeled over and died. He hadn't been beaten and stabbed and crucified the way Jesus had. It's natural to think if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't. But if you ask anybody who knows anything about the New Testament, and you say to them, "What do you know about Thomas the Apostle?" They're going to say, "Oh, he's the one that doubted." I mean, the words doubting Thomas are even a well-known cliche. 1 week of doubt out of a lifetime of dedication to Jesus and the Christian life. Do we want to be known for our moments of weakness? Do we want to be judged for a minor failing of faith in a crisis? Or do we want to be known for our whole body of work? I certainly don't want to be judged that way. And so, one of the challenges of a Christian life is to not judge others in such a way either. Look at how the apostles treated Thomas. Did they throw him out when he expressed his disbelief? Did they bar him from the upper room so he would never get a chance to be proven wrong? Of course not. He was still welcome to be with them and be a part of the group despite his disbeliefs, because they hoped that somewhere along the way he would come to share in their faith. He would come to know the truth. Similarly, Jesus neither rejected Thomas nor even Peter, who not only had doubted about the resurrection when he first came to the tomb, but Peter had actually denied Jesus 3 times after Jesus was arrested. Even though Peter had denied Jesus and Thomas doubted, Jesus still welcomed them both with open arms. Now, if we go back to the first reading, we get a sample of what Christian life was like in the early days of the church. It was a communal existence in which everyone shared what they had, and it was distributed according to need. It seems that our modern society is more and more being driven by greed and miserliness. Our society claims to espouse Christian values, yet it continues to show less and less regard for those who are most vulnerable and in most need. So we need to heed the lesson of this reading. The reading tells us that as the apostles and disciples lived this Christian life of sharing, that many were added to their number. We need to continue to strive to be the best Christians we can be, and to be an example to others of what it means to embrace the entire Christian message. The early church did not sit around idly, simply professing their faith in the resurrection. They put the gospel message to work in everything that they did. That needs to be our goal as Christians, to live the fullness of the Christian life to the best of our ability. And we know that in the times that we give into our doubts, our weaknesses, and our failures to care for the needs of others, that the community of believers can welcome us back and will do so. And so will Jesus. And that's Good News on Tap for the second Sunday of Easter.